not only just the compete, but the stuff. I just thought he mixed really well. Missed bats, got soft contact, efficient as he always is, and getting us through 6th inning was huge to set us up for the rest of the series. And, Clayton set the tone, throwing up a 0 in the first, and big outing by him.
You talked about just kind of how you were going to approach this game, not like a Game 7 or anything, but still with a sense of urgency. Is that how you would describe kind of how you deployed the bullpen?
I think so. I think, you're looking at the way we deployed the bullpen, and we didn't use Blake for an up-down because it wasn't Game 7, and we're steadfast on not using him for an up-down, even given his usage, especially given his usage recently. So feeling that Díaz can come in there and handle that lane to then have drive behind, I felt good about it, and still have Blake on the line for tomorrow. But yeah, I think that you saw how we managed the game tonight, and Teao came to life with a big homer right there, and I just thought we played a really good game. Freddie made that play early, but just some really good things and just a really well-played ball game.
How about the intensity that they bring, or this rivalry brings, that kind of raises your guys' level of intensity in a way?
I think it was a high-intensity game, but it was certainly kind of tempered as far as internally, but I think that I could see it as far as on the field. I could feel it. And our focus was keen, and, they pitched really well. I thought we pitched really well, and it was just a well-played ball game.
How bad did you guys kind of need to win a game like that, especially after the last couple of weeks, all the close calls there, those kind of situations?
Yeah, we needed it, and you can see even that, we caught a break. Obviously, Manny's a Gold Glover over there, and we caught a break right there on the bunt from Rojas. So it was just good that we took advantage of it. Situation, we were good right there, but we needed that one.
What did you see out of Teao right at bat? Obviously, getting to that fastball from Straw is not very easy.
I just thought that, he got a fastball belt high, and he just took his good swing, and he can do that. He did it to Cease last year in the postseason, and so it's an easy bet that when the stakes get higher, Teao is going to really show up for us.
Given the bullpen that you're working with, why was 76 pitches it for Clayton?
Well, he's going to go to Denver. I just felt that we have to. I just think that we got to take care of him. I think that he could have went out there. It was my decision to get him out of the game, and where they're at in that part of the order, we have other guys that have to do their job too. And so for me, for Clayton to give us 6 strong innings of 1-run baseball, he did his job. And so for me, there was no reason I felt that I needed to push him more.
When you talked about Teao coming to life, I know before game you were talking about the impact of Max is not being here. You've already been through that for a month. I'm just wondering, for people from the outside who see Shohei and Freddie, well, what does Max do that impacts the lineup so directly that maybe people don't see?
Well, I think that if you're talking about Pages, Teao, Smith, Max just has that balance in the lineup as far as another threat left-handed, but also handles left-handed pitching, and he just has the ability to get on base, and he's a threat. And so now without him, other guys just got to step up. And so we're going to see a slew of right-handed pitching. There's going to be right-handers coming out of the pen, and our right-handers have got to be better. And that's just kind of, all it comes down to.
Dave, is there something you've seen from Alexis Díaz since he's been here that gave you the confidence to use the Blake Trinan bullet earlier and have him in reserve for the ninth? I
just felt that was the game right there, and we needed to put that game to bed in the 8th. And I felt right there Blake was our best, and going against their best hitter, their hottest hitter, I felt we needed to use him right there. And then I felt again comfortable with the lane afterwards to have Jack behind him.
Clayton doing what he did tonight, I mean, a veteran pitcher like that has sort of an aura about him. I mean, how much does that make a difference, sending a guy out in a situation like this when you're trying to break a losing streak, sending a guy out like that with the idea that it's going to get done?
Well, like I said it before the outing. I said he's the perfect guy for tonight. He's a guy who's pitched in, many big ball games, understands the responsibility of it, what's needed of him in a particular night, and he delivered. So, I don't know. I just think that it's just the belief in the person, the player, that I felt very convicted about him pitching well tonight.
Last one, guys.
Thanks, guys.